Hello YouTube, James here, and this is just going to be like another education video because today is GCSE results day, and I just want to tell you what I got, and also some maybe some AES level of advice maybe as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through each grade and just talk about it basically. Okay, so for maths I got an A, which I was so happy about, because as you can see by this, I'll put a picture. Basically before I had gotten a D, like a year before, so at the end of year 10 I had gotten a D for maths, and that was because my teacher was really bad. But then we got a new teacher who was really good, and I absolutely loved her so much. And then in my mocks and stuff, I'd been getting B's, and then running up to the exam, we did so many past papers, and I kept going after school as well. So I was putting in so much effort because I didn't care what I got. Something like a C was a pass. I wasn't happy with a C. But I was aiming for a B, and then to see that go on A, I did it more for my teacher, not that for myself really. So I was really happy about that. Okay, so the next grade was geography, which I got an A in, and then the next was ECS, but it said RE. We did ethics and cultural studies. Now it's called REP, religion, ethics and philosophy in my school. So I got an A in that. But yeah, I actually really love ECS at school because I love learning about philosophy and ethics and stuff like that. So, my favourite subject now is philosophy, so I did carry that on for AS. Then the next was food tech, which was probably my most favourite subject. I used to go in at lunchtime loads of times of the week. I used to be really good friends with my teachers, and yeah, I was really happy about in my coursework. I got just 1 mark off of 100%, and I was kind of aiming for an A star in that, in food tech, because that's what I'd got in all of my mocks and stuff. But the exam was actually quite hard, so I got a C in the exam and an A star in the coursework, which I leveled out to an A because it's more coursework. Then the next grade was English language and English literature. I got a B and a C in this, and this was the ones that made me really annoyed, kind of, because although they're still quite good, because in all my mocks I'd been getting A star and A for both respectively, and I had felt that the language exam had went quite well, so to go from A star to B was quite upsetting for me really. And then for the literature exam, after the literature exam I did was I actually hated it. I came out and I was nearly crying. I asked if I could go home early because I was really just sad and annoyed by that one. And also at the end of year 11, in 8 English, I just had no enthusiasm, and we just kept going over the same stuff and reading the same books and stuff. I just really I hated that so much at the end. Then my next ones are my sciences. Biology I got an A, chemistry I got an A star, which was my only A star, so I was really happy about that, and physics I got an A, which I was actually quite surprised about because I used to be quite bad at physics really, so to get an A in that was really happy for me. In my other two sciences, I really love science. It's one of my most I find really interesting. Everything around you really science really. So I was really happy that I was able to do triple science and to get these grades, which was quite good. So yeah, I was happy about that. And then the next grade was history, which is my last grade. I also got an A in that, which I was happy about as well. So yeah, oh, and also from last year, at the end of year 10, we did statistics and I got a B in that. So 1 A star, 7 A's and 2 B's and a C. So I'm really happy about my grades, and I just wanted to quickly give you some AS advice, kind of, is that when picking your options, maybe don't pick what you did best in at GCSE, because I did best in chemistry, I got an A star, but for A level it is so much harder, and I've been getting E's and U's, and I've finally got a D in my AS results, so I was really happy about that. But it is a very big jump from GCSE to A level. So just like bear that in mind. Maybe like think about like what is the best course kind of, because that's the same for history. Like I was really like interested in history, but the course I've been doing, I really hate history now. I'm just like every lesson I just want it to end. Like I really have like no enthusiasm for history anymore, which I did in GCSE. Yeah. So like I feel like you should pick what you like more, because I used to love like aspects of ECS and like ethics, so that's why philosophy is my favourite subject now. I also enjoy geography a lot, so that's why I carry that on as well. Basically, so I feel like and they're like my two best subjects, so I definitely feel like you should choose what you enjoy most, not necessarily what you did best in, but also make sure you're doing the right like course for that subject, because you might not like enjoy what you're doing, and it might not like, you might begin to dislike the subject, like I dislike history. And also for when you start your ASs, although most of them are linear, so like the AS doesn't really count, like still try and like work hard and like know the knowledge, because you are eventually going to be testing on it next year or like the year after. But just like still try like your hardest, because I feel like now when I look back, I probably didn't try that hard in my AS exams, and that's why I didn't really get like good grades. So I do definitely like need to try a lot more harder, and then like you don't need to put so much effort in for next year, although you still do, because like, but it's easier if you already like, know the knowledge well, you know. But yeah, well that's just like a quick like video, because I really like these like I don't know why, but I love like seeing like other people's results and stuff. So I was planning on making it last year, but I didn't like have a YouTube channel then. So well, this is my results now, and anyone that's done their GCSEs or A-levels, I hope they did like do well in them. Okay, well I'll see you next week. Bye.
Yeah,